Hey guys, this is episode 5 of the Ms.FitVegan podcast. So I started planning out all these episodes and all this value that I could bring, and I just decided to not do that. I just really want to be authentic, and I want to be really vulnerable here. It's very hard. I'm sure you can relate. It's really hard to put yourself out there, you know? So until I break free, let me just tell you about what happened tonight. So my roommate came home and she called me right before she got home. And she said that she wanted me. She's really funny. I don't even know because she's very private. So I feel like I need permission to say anything that she says. So, all right, let me skip over that part. Okay. So she called me and she said that she had mangoes. She had a bunch of mangoes for me that somebody at her job gave her as a tip. And that she asked if I could meet her downstairs so I could help her bring them up. And she had some other stuff. So I met her downstairs. And it turns out she had a chair. She found a chair, somebody probably was throwing it away. And so she took it home. And it's a really nice chair. And so I was helping her bring everything upstairs. And, we were going to have a mango party because all the mangoes are ripe and I didn't eat dinner yet. So I was really, really excited because I have other mangoes that my friend gave me, but they're not ripe. And I was getting desperate. I even opened one and I knew it wasn't ripe, but I really wanted one. So anyway, really excited to have a mango party with my roommate, who's also my best friend, Ala. You guys know her now as the naked woman from episode 3. So anyway, wow, it's taking 2.5 minutes to get to the story. Jesus Christ. So she starts cleaning the chair that we brought upstairs. She's cleaning the chair with these wipes that are, I guess they have bleach in them or something. I don't know. It's Clorox. I think there's no bleach, but so she knows that I cannot handle the smell of these wipes. It's like these lemon cleaning wipes. And, she can do whatever she wants in her room. But in the common area, the kitchen and the living room, I have asked her to please, I hate being this person. I hate being this way. But I asked her to please not use them because I can't handle the smell. I just can't handle it. It makes me I'm very, very sensitive to chemicals. And I've met people that are even more sensitive than me. I have a friend from Woodstock who, I wear this essential oil sometimes when I'm trying to impress people. And I really love it. It smells so good. But I wore it in her car and she said that she couldn't handle the smell. She was very chemically sensitive. So I know that I am chemically sensitive, but I'm not the highest degree. Okay, I know people that are even more than me. So anyway, my roommate, my best friend, she started cleaning this chair with this stuff in the living room. And it was fine. Everything was fine. I didn't say nothing. And then she brought the chair into her room where we were going to eat the mangoes for dinner. And I told her, I was so sorry. I can't eat the mangoes in here with you because the smell is so strong. And then she was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And so she started cleaning the chair with water to get the smell off. but it was too late. It's so strong, this fucking disgusting toxic chemicals in these Clorox wipes, that the smell just lingered, and I couldn't eat in her room with her. And I asked her, can we eat in the living room or in my room? And she wanted to eat in her room. Okay, so we tried to move the chair out of the room and another chair in, and it still smelled really, really, really strong. And it still smells in the living room. And, so she ate her mangoes in her room, and she was really sorry. And, she did say sorry, but the thing is that I guess I'm just doing this podcast to say that it's not fun sometimes. Because I just wish I wasn't the way I am. It's not my fault. There's nothing wrong with me. I've always been sensitive to chemicals. And then I guess, eating a raw vegan lifestyle or eating a raw vegan diet really makes you very, very, very even more sensitive. And I wish I wasn't the way I am. So I had to, I ate my mangoes at my desk working. Although you can't really work and eat mangoes, which is so amazing. I love that about mangoes and some of the fruits like soursop and mangosteen. I love the durian, jackfruit. I love the fruits that you can't do anything else besides put all your attention on them. I think those are my favorite fruits for sure. You can't work and eat soursop. It's just not possible. And I love that. So I tried to do some work. I was listening to some voiceovers that I did while I was eating mangoes. But, and I listened to an interview with my friend Matt and Will Tuttle. And it was so good. But I did start crying a little bit. Because I just can't accept certain things. And one of them is animal cruelty. It's almost like I have to pretend it doesn't exist in order to get through the day. Since 2010, I have to pretend, because if I think about it, I'm going to break down. I can't believe that this is actually happening in the world. I can't believe it. I can't accept it. And wrong is wrong, even if everyone's doing it. I know everyone's eating animal body parts, but it is wrong. It is wrong to hurt animals and enslave them and rape them and torture them. No matter how many people are eating these body parts, it's wrong. We were not put here on earth to do this to animals or to each other. I don't know why my heart hurts so bad for animals as opposed to, there's people being tortured. There's still slavery. There's women being raped. There's people being beaten every day and hate crimes and all this stuff, but something about the animal cruelty that I can, it really affects me. And I don't know, maybe I was an animal in a past life. I don't know why it affects me so much more than all other types of hate and violence in the world. But yeah, so anyway, I'm sorry this is not such an interesting episode, but I just got really upset because I really wanted to eat dinner with Awa and I couldn't, and the whole vibe was killed, because I can't take these chemicals. It gives me a headache immediately. I can't be around certain things like the Febreze sprays or certain candles or, definitely any type of cleaning products. Perfume. I can't deal with perfume, and I'm trying really hard. I'm trying really, really, really hard to fit in as much as possible with society. Because even though I don't care about fitting in, I do need to in order to help others. I need to, be in society, to inspire, right? But what I'm basically trying to say is I'm trying to be like a normal person in my roommate relationship, but it's not possible. I'm trying to be understanding. She likes to wear perfume, and I'm trying not to be a dick when like she wears it and then she walks through the house, and then, I get a headache immediately. And I wish so bad that I wasn't like this. I don't want to be a problem child. I don't want to be high maintenance. It's not my fault. It's really not my fault. I can't be around chemicals. And it just sucks sometimes. I just wish I was normal sometimes. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. So I was listening to the interview with Will Tuttle because on Friday I'm going to interview him. And there's no chance that I'll cry because I have mastered the art of detachment. But if I watch the interview, I might. But I would never cry on camera. I think that's so lame. And I can completely control my emotions, which I'm not saying is a healthy thing. There's actually a lot of bodily functions that I can control. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm thinking it's a very bad thing. But, I trained myself to not have to do certain things. It's really unhealthy. But, so having to take the train every single day in New York for at least, it was an hour and a half each way to work. You can't go to the bathroom. So I trained myself to not have to go to the bathroom no matter what. No matter what. If I had to go to the bathroom, you have to hold that shit, literally. I also used to do speeches. So I used to be the head of training and development for this raw vegan establishment after my company went out of business. And I did orientation a few times a week because we had like almost 90 stores. 68 of them were in New York. And so I trained all the employees, and I used to do these orientations, and they were like 4 hours long. I know, that's crazy. So I used to speak for 4 hours straight. Okay, sometimes I would give them a break in the middle, but sometimes I wouldn't because fuck it. Let's go, I like the challenge. So I trained myself to never have to go to the bathroom. I trained myself to never sneeze or have to cough or have anything wrong, anything. I don't really know how I did this, but I was happy about it at the time. But now I realize that I was living a really unhealthy lifestyle my whole life, even though I was eating raw for 10 years, it's been 11 years, but 10 years before I started treating my body with love and respect and started really taking care of myself and being nice to myself and being gentle with myself and being more feminine. My true nature is to be feminine, but I've just been so hardened by life and I've just gone full savage mode. And that's why I really love like David Goggins and like Jocko and all these people, Andy Frisella, because, that's how I had to be. I had to go to savage mode in order to survive certain things. And I'm really grateful. But at the same time, I was born to be a woman. I was born a woman. And so I've been embracing my feminine energy and my healing nature, my healing energy, in order to heal some health problems that I had. Okay, there's so much more that I want to say. I really want to get so much more personal, but I'm just scared now because feel like I wanted this to be like a diary, but like now like people I know are listening, so I'm embarrassed and I hate that. But I will get there. I just got to put in the reps and just break free every single day. I want you to say to yourself that you are getting better at everything you do. Okay? The affirmation is, every day I am getting better at everything I do. And if I just keep putting in the reps, I'll get better and better and better at making this podcast, at being vulnerable, at being authentic, at, just putting myself out there. Because, the more personal something is, the more universal it is. And we're all the same at the end of the day. I was going to say something, now I forgot. Well, I guess that's that. Wow, this is the longest episode thus far. Thank you so much for listening. I was going to apologize for not providing value, but I'm not going to. Okay, guys, I love you. I really, really do. I love you. If you're listening to this, and you're vegan for the animals, I really love you. I really thank you so much for everything you're doing for the betterment of the planet and the animals. But if you are listening to this and you are still eating dead animal body parts, just know that you are being lied to, and you are being exploited, and you are better than this. You are better than treating your body like a garbage disposal. You are putting into your body something that came from violence and suffering and hate and greed. And if you do not want to hurt an animal yourself with your bare hands, then please do not pay someone to do it for you. It's a very disgusting, very, very, very horrific industry. And I don't care if your body parts come from a grass-fed organic source. There is no such thing as a humane way to hurt an animal that didn't want to die. It didn't even want to be born, and it didn't want to die. All these animals are being bred just to be killed. And this is so disgusting. And I'm embarrassed to be a human. And I don't love you. If you're not vegan, I don't love you yet. But when you go vegan, then I will. I love you guys that are vegan. And I don't love you guys that are not. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.